Okay, this is an update on my Bora Wood Rack. So I had took this out of the box, did an unboxing video, and thought everything was good because I didn't put them side by side and compare them to each other, and hung them on the wall. And once I hung them on the wall, I noticed that my boards were just jacked up all over the place. So I contacted Bora, and they sent me a couple of new little shelves, the little orange pieces. Now I'm rearranging, I'm actually insulating back there. So I took this off the wall. So I've got this with the, Beasley clamp, it's a parallel clamp. So these things are perfectly horizontal. I can show you the bottom down here. The bottoms are all lined up exactly. The tops fairly close, but as you see, the shelves, now I had kind of shuffled them around on the wall trying to get them somewhat close, but as you see, I mean, every one of these, the far right one is low on that one, the far right one's high on this one. It's every, come around here, every shelf is just jacked up. So I guess if you're just going to use two of them and hang your lumber in between, but I'm buying some nice hardwood lumber and I wanted to keep them nice and straight. That's why I bought these wood racks instead of just chunking them on the floor. So I contacted Bora. They sent me out a couple or three of these new uprights, and I went to replace them. I mean, what the problem is we'll go ahead and take a couple of these off here. So sorry for the poor video, but I mean, I don't want nobody saying that I did a bait and switch here, so I'm not cutting the video. So you see that? So those, the tops, the holes line up pretty close to dead on. Now when you flip it over, oh, sorry, fingers in the way. And if you, let's see if it comes through on the video, yeah. So you see the one there on the right, the hole is cut higher, so that makes the whole shelf kick up. Something I also noticed, let's see, turn my little scale on here. So that's 337 grams. These are the replacements that they sent me. Oh, that's 490. So these things, the replacements are about 30% heavier. They got a nice little cap. Yeah, I mean, it's got a little piece off, but nice little cap. These on here that came, the caps are half coming off. They don't really fit. It's like they're beat on because the cap isn't really the right size. It sticks out, and then the tube itself is almost, I can almost fit this tube inside of that tube. If you see, we're a 1/16 of an inch smaller. Hold a hole so they can't say it's oblong. But as you see, the replacement they sent me are a much stronger, much larger tube, 30% heavier. So I don't know if I got a batch that came from China that they were skimping on. I mean, the quality here is just horrific. Like I say, I mean, this is me sitting there stacking them, trying to get them to come up somewhat, and then ending up with a ½ inch off, and it's like every single shelf. So I've got one, it's like, which one do I come up here? Okay, I got two low, I got one kind of medium, and then one high. And it's not like they're pulled up. I mean, these are all down. They're all correct on the right way. It's just the holes are all punched in different places. It's like they didn't have a jig in the manufacturing process. Somebody just was hand punching these, sliding them in. Yep, that's about right. Yep, that's about right. Yeah, you know. And so, if you buy these Bora racks, you know, if you only are suspending between two of them, you're okay. But if you want to support your wood, you know, like I was, you know, putting an extra one in the middle. You know, I was actually putting them, you know, about 16 inches apart. I'm going to put one on each one of my studs, so that you know, the wood would be supported throughout, and that way we didn't get some, you know, bends or warps up in the wood. But these racks here, every piece of wood that goes on them you know, even if they're straight when they go on, when they come off, you know, they're going to be warped, you know, if they sit on here very long at all. I mean, I would be better off just stacking my wood on the ground than using these Bora racks if I'm wanting to, you know, have my wood stay straight. So, you know, I don't know if you've had better luck than me. If you've gotten these same Bora racks, put a comment down there. You know, you see these are really square, and you notice these here are rounded. Let me know if you've got the rounded ones or the square ones. You know, is it that, you know, I don't know, were these the originals, and then they got cheap and, you know, sent this over to China, you know, and we're trying to cut some cost? Or did they start out like this and then have some issues, and now they're decided to fix it, and I just got an old batch? So if you have any idea, put a comment down there and let me know. Thanks a lot.